So I wanted to quick today film our art lesson. We have art falling on today. Today is Wednesday, and Wednesdays are usually an art day for us. We do use Easy Peasy for art, so I thought that it might be a good idea to go ahead and film so anyone that was interested could see what an art lesson looks like. So art usually lines up with...
That means,
Good job, they're practicing their Spanish. So she keeps coming to tell me the words that she's learning, which is fine. So if you do choose to use the art through Easy Peasy, it typically lines up with the history subject that or the history time period that you're teaching as well.
Hello.
Good morning. So I'm going to show you in 1 second. I'm going to pull up on the computer. So it is an online course. The art is not offered as an offline course. What I was saying in regards to the history is I have chosen to do early American history as the history course for our group history for this year, so that our art kind of goes along with that. Not every week ties into that, but it is nice because a lot of times it will tie in the history portion to the art lesson as well, which is really neat. This week specifically, it's not tying in. So this week goes along with last week, and last week we learned about positive and negative space in artwork. And we just discussed it last week. We did do a slight project, but it was them online on like a little doodle art app online, and they were creating their own pieces of artwork with positive negative space, which was really fun. Zoe came up with a really neat design. It was a gingerbread house. I'll insert a clip of it, which was really cute. She did a really good job with it. But anyway, so today is actually a hands-on project that ties in with the positive negative space. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the lesson plan looks like when I pull it up online. And then it has a link to an outside website with the project linked on that website. I've already cut some 3x3 squares in different colors. And I have all of our supplies out and ready to go. Just need some scissors, pencils, construction paper, glue sticks, and then the project you can print out if you want to, or you can just reference it on your computer or your phone as you go along. So thanks for being here. I hope this is helpful to anyone that might be curious about what art looks like through Easy Peasy. So stay tuned and we'll see how this goes. So here I have all our supplies out. I have some different colored construction paper, scissors, pencil, ruler. I've already cut some different colored squares out, and I should have plenty for Easton, Zoe, and then Eden to just kind of doodle on if she'd like to. I have a whole box of glue sticks. So then let me show you here what it looks like when I pull it up on the lesson plan. So I scroll down to art. So you can either click this little drop down here. We're on lesson 13, week 13, and it'll show you just today's project. And you can click this here and it'll take you to the website that we're going to use for the actual project. Or you can actually click on here and it'll take you to the full art page. It'll go right to week 13, but if you need to reference the week before, so let me show you what we did last week. Oh, there it is right there. So we learned about positive and negative space. We watched this little video, and then we just discussed it, looked through these pictures here, talked about it. So we learned about it last week, and then we created here with this little doodle art tool. That was really fun. And then this week, let me show you. This again is the same link that will bring up this website. So I looked over all of this last night. I didn't get time to cut out our pieces last night, so I cut out the squares this morning, and we are going to go ahead and start folding and cutting out our own shapes. Alright, so last week you guys remember learning about positive and negative space?
No, barely, but yes.
Yes or no?
No.
You don't?
No.
So
No idea.
if I hold this up,
Oh, just like that.
Zoe, which part of this is the positive space? The positive, honey. Good. Easton, which part is the negative? Yes, very good. So this is positive space. This is negative space. There's nothing in there. So we are going to do a little project where we're going to be cutting out different shapes in our squares. We have all these colored squares here. And then once we have a bunch of shapes cut out, we're going to take a dark piece of construction paper and we're going to glue the one that's cut out, and then we're going to cut out glue. We're going to glue down the cutout portion as well. So we're going to go through and we're going to do this and see how they turn out.
This looks like this reminds me of something weird. What reminds you? I mean, not weird. It reminds me like of Iron Man or something. Iron Man? Why are you talking about
piece that you cut out of? Now you have that piece too. See it?
Oh wow, that's actually really good.
And then you have your piece there. Pull that up. Yep. Cool. So keep those together.
What does it do?
Like a different color. So we just wrapped up our positive negative space art class. Here's Zoe's. So as you can see, she has labeled her shapes in the order that we put them down. She added a Christmas tree in there. And Easton's is really cool too. And you can do colored construction paper, or you could also do it with just white construction paper and then glue down onto the dark page, and it would look really neat also. I think that that's the example that they use on the website, is white construction paper cut out onto the dark, but the colors look really neat too. So you can even do like a Christmas theme, do red and green construction paper and do Christmas shapes or ornaments, snowflakes.
I had trouble
this is really cool.
at them.
Zoe had a little bit of trouble just understanding about cutting on the fold. Zoe is 6, so we did have to go just review that a couple times. Easton did his pretty well independently. Easton is 9, and he was able to cut and glue and understand the concept pretty well on his own. Zoe just needed a little bit of more explanation, but that's okay. That's why we do it as a family and why we help each other out and go over it a couple weeks in a row.
And Mommy did this one. It's hard because she was showing me it, and I left my own for later.
Did you guys have fun with this project?
Yeah!
Yes! What was your favorite part, Zoe?
The Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree. What was your favorite part, Easton? All of it, right? Every single part. This is his favorite. He's speechless. He loved it so much. All right. Thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions about our art lesson, easy peasy, anything like that, please leave me a comment. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. And yeah, we will talk soon. Have a great day. Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
High five.
Merry Christmas.
1, 2, 3.
Boom.